Right now at 10, the final radio call. Vernon County law enforcement and first responders pay special tribute to retiring Sheriff John Spears. And overworked and underpaid. There's another workforce shortage, and this one impacts your pets. Plus, first day drama. The new Congress convenes tomorrow, and Republicans could start the session with a battle over House Speaker.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 10. I'm Amy DuPont. It's an alert night, the first of what could be a couple of days of wet weather. Chief Meteorologist Bill Grall is tracking what we're in for tonight.
Yeah, we're in for anything and everything. Let's put it that way. This is not going to be a major snowstorm for most of our area, and it's not going to be a major ice storm either, but we will see periods of snow, sleet, freezing rain, and rain, and it's going to be another long duration event. We could be dealing with impacts from this system until late Wednesday night into Thursday morning, just kind of off and on rounds of moisture coming through. Look at all the headlines from the northern and central Rockies through the northern and central plains and into the upper Midwest. Locally, mainly a winter weather advisory for our neck of the woods, some winter storm warnings just to our north and west, and ice storm warnings near and west of Interstate 35. I'll break down this in detail with my full forecast coming up a little bit later. But this is one of those classic Panhandle hook storms. Perfect opportunity to download that First Warn weather app. It is free, and it's one of those storms where things are so fluid. Depends on a difference in temperature, maybe 1 or 2 degrees between the difference of snow, freezing rain, or rain. So download that app. Follow along. I've already posted some information, very useful information on that this evening, and we will continue to do so through the week. Pretty quiet in the immediate La Crosse area right now. Even though radar's showing some returns, a lot of this not reaching the ground yet. Eau Claire, you've had some light snow at times already, and then where you see these darker blues, probably some snow reaching the ground in parts of southeastern Minnesota, especially down towards Rochester and Austin, just west of Preston. And then here's the mixed bag. We've got some wintry mix. We've got some rain, even some thunder and lightning showing up in western Iowa, and some freezing rain over sections of Nebraska. All of that moisture is what's going to lift across the area later tonight. Current temperatures near or slightly below freezing. That's the problem, because we could see that snow, sleet, or freezing rain at times, and that could really slicken up the roadways and sidewalks overnight and into the morning commute tomorrow as temperatures slowly try to rise a few degrees to around maybe 33 or 34 degrees as you head out tomorrow morning. By the way, kids heading back to school, a lot of them are tomorrow. Watch those roads and sidewalks and everything else in the morning if you're in one of those locations that saw any kind of freezing precipitation, and then mainly rain showers periodically through the day as we rise above freezing. But then we could go back into snow showers Tuesday night into Wednesday and even into Thursday morning. But I'll have more details on this kind of mixed plethora of precipitation with this storm in just a few minutes.
All right. Thank you so much, Bill. We'll check in with you soon. After 40 years in law enforcement, today Vernon County Sheriff John Spears retired.
Badge number 1, Sheriff John B. Spears, you are officially off duty at 4 p.m. on January 2nd, 2023.
Sheriff Spears spent the last 12 years as the county's top cop, and to send him off, deputies, firefighters, and other first responders lined up outside the sheriff's department, where his sons, who are also law enforcement officers, made their dad's final radio call as tradition to congratulate him on his retirement and thank him for his mentorship. Sheriff Spears says he's proud of his department.
The one thing that I'm very thankful for is that 12 years as sheriff, we never lost anybody. We didn't have any officer-involved shootings. We didn't have any deaths. We didn't have anything that would really be tough to deal with.
The sheriff says he's also proud his department is working towards the future by investing in new technologies and improving public safety. Spears says it's always been his goal to leave the department in better shape than when he took the sheriff's position. Overall, he says he's going to miss the people the most.
You know, some of them I've been with forever, and again, some of them are generational, where their fathers and relatives have served here. I'm going to miss those people the most. I call them the old timers. You know, I finally became one of them, but I'm going to miss the people that I've been with all these years.
Hey, Sheriff, love you guys.
And is planning on traveling with his wife. His time as sheriff officially ends at 8:30 tomorrow morning when incoming Sheriff Roy Torgerson is sworn in. Congratulations, Sheriff Spears. He's always been a friend in News 8 Now. The Village of West Salem trustees will vote this week to add a public safety referendum to the spring ballot. The trustees' resolution would ask voters to exceed property tax limits to hire more police officers. According to the resolution, the increased taxes would be collected in 2024 and each fiscal year going forward. The board will vote at its meeting at 7 tomorrow night. If approved, the referendum will appear on the April ballot. A judge ordered U.S. Representative Jim Hagedorn's widow to reimburse his family more than $20,000. Hagedorn died in February after a long battle with kidney cancer and COVID-19. His widow, Jennifer Carnahan, says she spent that money on her husband's medical expenses and argued that Hagedorn's family covered the cost as a gift, not a loan. Carnahan says she plans to appeal. Hagedorn represented Minnesota's District 1, a seat that Carnahan unsuccessfully ran for following her husband's death. She believes his family took legal actions against her to hurt her campaign. Well, they spend more time with your pet than almost any other employee at the vet clinic, but many veterinarian technicians have or plan to leave the profession. News 8 Now's Duas Rar spoke to an Onalaska vet who says techs are underpaid, underappreciated, and overworked.
Thank you for calling Central Animal Hospital.
The first person you meet at the veterinarian's office usually isn't the vet.
They're the ones that have probably as much or more hands-on with our patients.
It's the person who weighs your animal, checks their heart rate, and keeps them calm until the veterinarian can get in.
It definitely has affected how many animals we can care for in a safe and effective manner.
Veterinarian technicians are considered an important part of the veterinary clinic, but many are leaving the profession.
Career span for many veterinary technicians is somewhere around 5 years.
Techs are not the only ones quitting veterinary medicine. Nationwide, the veterinary field is facing a workforce shortage, but the number of students attending some form of veterinary school is increasing.
There's never been more applicants to veterinary school than now.
Mark Markell, the Dean of Veterinary Medicine at University of Wisconsin-Madison, says staff in veterinary clinics used to work anywhere from 60 to 80 hours.
Our new graduates don't want to live that kind of life. So in the end, they're working more normal hours.
Central Animal Hospital veterinarian Douglas Kratz says many people quit because they're underpaid and overworked.
And I don't think veterinary medicine is any different than any other healthcare field or really any other job that they're with. If you don't feel appreciated, I'm not sure that you're going to stay around.
Adding new graduates to the veterinary field is only part of the solution.
Putting more people in the pipeline is one way of fixing that gap, but you also need to keep more people in the pipeline.
Both Kratz and Markell say one of the answers to this workforce shortage can be simple.
Proper utilization, proper appreciation, proper pay for all of these positions is very important.
Reporting in Onalaska, Duas Rar, News 8 Now.
The American Association of Veterinary Medicine Colleges put out a statement that says the entire profession needs to have a discussion about creating new roles to ease some of the workload. Experts say the shortage right now could take at least 10 years to fix. The Coulee Region Humane Society is expanding resources for people and families who lose pets. You can now file a lost pet report with the Humane Society online. You can also call them to file it over the phone. The shelter provides a list of what to do when your pet is lost. We're going to post a link to that page at news8000.com. Well, tomorrow the Coulee Coulee Recovery Center is holding a treatment resource fair between 3 and 6 tomorrow afternoon. Organizers hope they can bridge the gap from addiction to recovery. If you or someone you love is struggling with mental health or substance use disorders, you're encouraged to attend. We will post a full list of the providers who are going to be there and taking part on news8000.com. You know the saying, new year, new me, and plenty of people are going to start the new year with using that excuse to get to the gym. At La Crosse's Unity Fitness, head coach Emily O'Connor says they typically see a spike in interest around the new year, and their private workout sessions today were nearly full. Sometimes it's hard to stick to your New Year's goal, but O'Connor says it's all about making a plan.
A lot of times we have that external motivation of the new year and we get started, and a lot of times we make those unsustainable changes that might be too short term for us. We really work to create a long-term plan that people can stick with for this year, for coming years and years to come.
O'Connor says her clients have a mix of weight loss and general fitness goals. She says at Unity, most people do stick around after the first few weeks. Good for them. Still to come, the new Congress convenes tomorrow, and there could be some first-day drama. And later, the city of La Crosse will begin collecting Christmas trees tomorrow. What you must do before taking your tree to the curb.
At Hardee's, no matter what you choose, it's the right choice. Because our new 4 for $6 deal lets you make your own combo. Mix and match, then feast or snack on the food you're craving, all for just $6. Combine your favorite flavors into the perfect deal with our new 4 for $6 menu, only at Hardee's.
Hey, you want to join our rewards program? Collect hot dog points to unlock access to our VIP lounge.
That doesn't seem very...
rewarding. With the BMO Savings Builder account, you get a cash reward for every month you save.
Wait, so you're going to reward me for saving my own money?
You got it. A little incentive to help you get into the habit of saving.
That sounds great, but do you have VIPs?
Yeah, absolutely. We call them customers.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect.
Cedar Creek now offers TrackMan golf simulators. So real, you'll think you're there. TrackMan uses Doppler radar to improve your game shot after shot and lower your score. Golf, some of the most iconic courses in the world. Sign up today. Winter leagues start in January. Tee times booked online only. The season continues.
Nothing tastes better than savings. Hardee's new 4 for $6 deal lets you mix and match your favorite flavors. That's sweet, savory, crispy, crunchy, or beefy, all for just $6. Create your favorite combinations with our new 4 for $6 deal, only at Hardee's.
California Republican Kevin McCarthy is hoping to become the next House Speaker when the new Congress convenes tomorrow. But with the GOP holding a slim majority over Democrats, McCarthy's path to that position is up in the air.
Several Republican lawmakers are pledging not to vote for Representative Kevin McCarthy as the next House Speaker, ensuring some drama on the floor when the votes are cast on Tuesday.
He's part of the problem. He's not part of the solution.
Virginia Congressman Bob Good told Fox News that McCarthy hasn't done enough to earn his support. And he teased a surprise candidate will come in the second round of voting.
We shouldn't be in a hurry to make a bad decision. It's worth it to fight for a few hours or even a few days to get the best possible person for Speaker instead of just surrendering to the status quo.
Good did not say who it would be. McCarthy tried to win support by cutting deals with the conservative wing of the GOP. He agreed to rule changes, including the ability of any 5 members of the majority party to initiate a vote to remove the Speaker. He also promised to establish select committees to investigate President Biden's COVID and border policies and to reviews of the FBI and DOJ's investigations into former President Trump and the January 6th riots. On Monday, he ignored questions about more possible concessions.
I hope you all have a very nice week.
The Speaker does not have to be a member of the House, and in the past, lawmakers have cast protest votes.
The Honorable Joseph Biden of the state of Delaware has received one.
The eventual winner can only afford to lose 4 GOP votes if no Democrats cross party lines. Nicole D'Antonio, CBS News, Washington.
McCarthy unsuccessfully ran for Speaker in 2015, but was defeated by Paul Ryan. He has been a member of the Republican leadership since 2009. Still to come, a look back at the life of Pope Benedict, his final wish Vatican leaders promised to fulfill.
And I'm Chief Meteorologist Bill Grahl. A very fluid and messy storm system heading our way. I'll break it down for you coming up next.
For residential, commercial, or high-speed doors, come to LaCrosse Glass and Overhead Doors. We carry a variety of CHI door styles designed to fit your vision. Get your free quote today.
With 6 crunchy beef tacos plus a pound of potato olays, our 6-pack in a pound is perfect for date night, movie night, 1,000-piece puzzle night, camping, tailgates, or any day that ends in Y.
Get $2 off the 6-pack in a pound, only from Taco John's.
Losing a loved one is difficult. Remember the good times and life accomplishments of those who have passed by visiting the News8000.com obituaries page. Brought to you by Celebration of Life events at Celebrations on the River.
Welcome to the rustic side of Black River Furniture Outlet, Western Wisconsin's Cabin Store. Buy unique, one-of-a-kind pieces made in the USA, featuring aspen, hickory, barnwood, and specialty woods like walnut and maple burl. Shop dining sets, bars and bar stools, Find epoxy pieces, coffee and end tables, cabin furniture bedroom sets in king, queen, full, or twin. Bunk beds and case pieces to match. Huge selection in stock to take home or deliver today. Family and veteran owned, Black River Furniture Outlet, Black River Falls.
Our hearing connects us with people, and when that bridge is broken, our job is to help people with that hearing loss and reconnect them back with their lives again. We really feel that better hearing is a better life.
Happy holidays from everyone at Better Hearing Center.
Looking for a bank that puts you first? Union State Bank is a community-owned bank looking to provide quality products and services to help make your banking easier. We take pride in getting to know our customers and understanding their needs. We are committed to helping you, your family, or your business with all your financial needs. We're here for you and we welcome you to bank with us. Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For residential, commercial, or high-speed doors, come to LaCrosse Glass and Overhead Doors. We carry a variety of CHI door styles designed to fit your vision. Get your free quote today.
The Board Store Home Improvements family wishes you a happy new year. Visit soon to plan your 2023 home improvement project. It's never too early to dream.
Welcome back. Was kind of hoping we'd slide into the new year on a quiet note, but Mother Nature said not so fast. And not only a storm system, but another one with several phases and a long duration storm. In fact, we could be dealing with the impacts of this storm coming off and on all the way through Thursday morning. Now, we've got some low clouds and fog, mostly precipitation free so far here in the immediate La Crosse area. 30 was the high, 24 the low. In fact, 30 is our temperature right now. 28 and 13 are the averages for today. No measurable rain or snow yet out at the La Crosse Airport. 30 at the airport, 30 downtown, feels like 23. A little bit of a breeze from the north-northwest at 5 to 10. Some light snow falling in Eau Claire. You've kind of been in and out of that light snow, so watch the roads up there. You can see some snow between the lanes there, and it's 28 degrees, feels like 23. With a north wind at 5 miles per hour. So temperatures quite cold to the north and west, 4 degrees up in Bismarck, 20s and 30s locally. See where a warm front sits right about here, 50s to lower 60s south of that front, but of course we're well north of that boundary, so temperatures in the upper 20s to low 30s. Now these are important because if you're near or below freezing like most of us are right now, as the precipitation continues to move in, it's probably going to fall in the form of snow, sleet, or freezing rain, and that could quickly slicken up the roads. In fact, you can see mainly blue on the map here, indicating that light snow up around Eau Claire. Where you see those darker blues, there could be some pockets of moderate snow, maybe around Winona over towards Rochester and Albert Lee and Austin, Minnesota, and then kind of a wintry mix near and south of Prairie du Chien, and then plain old rain down into Iowa, even some lightning strikes just west of Des Moines, and some freezing rain over eastern parts of Nebraska. So as this classic panhandle hook storm, because there's the panhandles, and then it makes its way towards us, it's going to lift all of that moisture into the area. So we're going to be dealing with periods of precipitation tonight, tomorrow, and even into Wednesday, even Thursday morning. Now, latest road conditions, some blues and pinks on the map here. Slippery stretches are snow and ice covered, mainly north and west of La Crosse to this point. Roads right around La Crosse are still in decent shape, but again, that could quickly change as this precipitation continues to move in the form of snow, freezing rain, or sleet, and then maybe just warm enough heading into tomorrow morning for plain old rain. There still might be some snow or a mix to the north and west, though. Keep that in mind. Also, elevation is going to come into play with these hook storms, as is often the case as well. Difference of a degree or two can make a huge difference. And then periods of snow showers wrap back into the area overnight and into the day on Wednesday. And then finally, this thing gets a kick east, and we'll start to deal with tapering snow showers into Thursday morning. But lots of advisories in place. Winter storm warnings to the north and west, ice storm warning to the west. Winter weather advisory locally, though. That's in effect tonight through noon tomorrow. goes a little bit longer to the north. Snow, sleet, freezing rain, and rain. Some icing possible, a glaze to maybe 2/10 of an inch. Best chance for that is to the north and west. And then a trace to maybe an inch or 2, 3 inches tops of snow tonight. More to the north and west, and more could fall on Wednesday. But look at this. We could see over ½ an inch of rain in many spots as this system moves through. Again, there's the icing forecast, maybe 1/10 of an inch in spots. And then the snow forecast is quite tricky with this mixed bag. Lightest amounts around the crossing points south and east. This area will be quite tricky to forecast. It may be as much as 2 to 3, even 6 inches of snow up around Eau Claire. Much heavier totals just to our north and west. And again, that's all the way through Thursday morning. We're going to see periods of mixed precipitation, so it's not going to snow all the time. So we're at 30. We'll rise a few degrees overnight with snow, sleet, freezing rain, and maybe rain in spots by morning. Winter mix to rain for much of tomorrow, but then back to a winter mix and snow tomorrow night. 37 for the high, and then snow showers on Wednesday, maybe another inch or 2, possibly 3 on Wednesday, and then that snow finally tapers Thursday morning, dry and colder through the weekend. So hopefully you're able to follow that. I know with these mixed bag storms, they can be tricky, and that's why our weather app is a perfect tool to kind of stay informed.
All right, good idea. Thanks, Bill.
Okay.
The City of La Crosse's Christmas tree recycling program kicks off tomorrow. The city asks that you remove tinsel, ornaments, and tree bags before you set your tree on your boulevard. It has to be done by 7 tomorrow morning. Pickup is for real trees only. If you want to get rid of your artificial tree, you have to drop it off at Harder's Quick Cleanup. We posted a link to more information at news8000.com. Coming up, dangerous waters in Minnesota, what the Vikings need to do before sailing into the playoffs. And the Packers' playoff dreams are alive, why players say they never stop believing.
We all know how weather goes around here. So why not take the First Warn team with you? Stay weather aware with hourly temps and conditions, video forecasts, and interactive radar. And the best part? It's easy to use. Here, try it.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see.
Don't need glasses? See us for your contacts and save on your annual supply.
Wisconsin. It's easy to take for granted how we warm up. But what if you couldn't warm up so easily? For many, it's a reality they can't ignore. Working families, elderly, disabled, and veterans struggling to keep their heat and power on in the dangerous cold of winter. If you or someone you know needs a hand up, our energy, water, and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safe in your home. No one deserves to suffer when we can help each other.
At Chevy, the holidays mean going places and doing things you love to do with friends and family. Visit your local Chevy dealer, and when you find your red tag, you find your deal. Then make the most of your time with the people who matter most. Find new moments, find new roads. Well-qualified buyers get 1.9% financing on all 2022 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab pickups, or get $1,500 total cash allowance on this Silverado with a 2.7-liter engine. Plus, current Chevy owners get $2,500 cash allowance.
News 8 Now and Dairyland Power Cooperative present Our Community Cares.
The Pump House presents John Smith Friday and Saturday, January 13th and 14th for an evening of Irish folk music featuring special guests Dan Zabronic, Larry Dalton, and Elisa Smith-Waller. It's time for the Onalaska Show Choir Classic, January 14th at the Onalaska High School Fieldhouse. Show choirs from around the area perform at the Onalaska Show Choir Classic.
For more information on these events, or if you'd like to submit an event, visit news8000.com.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see.
Shopko Optical welcomes more insurance plans than ever. Call to book an exam and verify coverage.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Mayo Clinic Health System. Here's News 8 Now's Kate Overton.
Well, a few weeks ago, the Packers season seemed to be over. The team was 4-8 and nothing was going Green Bay's way. But here we are going into week 18. The Packers control their own destiny. A win over Detroit on Sunday would mean a shot at the playoffs. The game has officially been flexed to Sunday Night Football as it's a win and you're in scenario. Detroit can still make the playoffs, but they'll need a win and they'll need the Seahawks to lose. For the Pack, they just need to win. The team's had flashes of success and they put all the pieces together when it's mattered most. But that's what you're supposed to do when you're in playoff mode, something the Packers have been in for 4 straight weeks.
We're going to have a good story to tell.
know what I'm saying? But we got to finish it. If we finish this, you know what I'm saying, finish this week, and then now it's 0-0, you know what I'm saying? But we've been in playoff mode for a while, and we got to continue it going this week.
Sometimes you got to fool yourself a little bit into believing a little bit more. But I definitely had faith. I was going to go down scrapping, for sure.
This is what it's all about, a Sunday night football game in Lambeau with a playoff spot on the line. Last time these two teams played was in early November. Detroit won 15-9, but the Packers defense has really stepped up these last 4 wins, and they have a good chance at shutting down a good Detroit Lions offense. Now, offensively, they've had a good game plan, running the ball with Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon, controlling the clock, and letting Rodgers take a shot downfield when there's a chance. The pieces are there. Now they just have to execute. We'll have more on this game later this week. Switching gears to Minnesota, the Vikings had a difficult day and will now most likely finish as the 3 seed. If they are the number 3 seed, they'll face the New York Giants, a team they've already beat this year. But no matter who they play, they're going to have to find a way to get Justin Jefferson the ball. We know how big of an impact he can have on games, but the Packers found a way to take him out of the game completely, and that gave Minnesota some trouble. So it's up to Kevin O'Connell and Kirk Cousins to find a way to get their best player the ball.
I mean, it's frustrating. It's frustrating to deal with only having 1 catch, not being a major role in the offense, and just not giving us a spark. It's definitely something difficult to deal with. I keep myself at a high standard. Every single game I'm trying to perform the best that I can, and I just wasn't able to do that tonight.
With just 15 yards, the receiving record is most likely out of reach, and it wouldn't surprise me if Minnesota pulled some starters halfway through this one. Regardless, Vikings versus Bears Sunday at noon. And tonight, the NFL has officially postponed its Monday Night Football game following the collapse of Buffalo defensive back Damar Hamlin. Hamlin was seriously injured after a hit he suffered in their game against the Bengals and collapsed. He was administered CPR on the field and taken away in an ambulance. It is uncertain when the game will resume play, but the NFL has made it clear that their first priority is the safety of Hamlin. All right, switching gears to the NBA, the Bucks have been going through a rough stretch of games and are just 1-5 in their last 6 games. Many of those games saw no Chris Middleton and no Drew Holiday. Now, Giannis sat out of Sunday's game against the Wizards, but he was dominant in the month of December, averaging 33 points, 12 rebounds, and just under 5 assists a game. He's doing it while shooting 53% from the field and against some of the toughest opponents in the league. Now, Giannis hates losing as much as the next person, but he says it gives him an opportunity to learn.
As I said, it's good to win. Everybody wants to win, but at the end of the day, how can you grow? How can you grow through winning and when you lose games?
All right, luckily for Milwaukee, they've built up a good start to the season, so even with the struggles, they're still sitting with the 3rd best record in the Eastern Conference. They now trail the Nets and the Celtics. They're back in action tomorrow night for a rematch against the Wizards. All right, that's all I have for sports, but Rob Schiff will be in tomorrow with our play of the week and a night filled with high school basketball. We'll be right back.
At Hardee's, no matter what you choose, it's the right choice. Because our new 4 for $6 deal lets you make your own combo. Mix and match, then feast or snack on the food you're craving, all for just $6. Combine your favorite flavors into the perfect deal with our new 4 for $6 menu only at Hardee's.
Save big money on your next project now at Menards. Start a bathroom renovation with a U-Tile shower kit. They look and feel like tile and can be installed easily in just 1 day. Save big money on Max U-Tile shower kits. Complete the look with Shaw vinyl plank flooring. Choose the look of tile or wood. It's also waterproof and easy to install, making it the perfect choice for your bathroom. Save big money on Shaw flooring now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
There's power in the simplest of actions, like one neighbor helping another, where everybody looks out for everybody else. Community is everything to your electric cooperative, and we're grateful for your trust to provide the energy you need, giving you the power to power on. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
Winter is here, and with winter weather come accidents and mishaps.
Whether you're on your way to work, walking the dog, or out on the trail, accidents can happen.
That's why we have insurance, to help with the unexpected accidents that are not your fault.
At Bygoff and Rohde, we'll help you get the insurance settlement you deserve to pay your medical bills, your lost wages, and get your life back on track.
If you're injured, call us.
Call Bygoff and Rohde.
Now's the time to make your dream home a reality with a home loan from Ultra. Whether you're buying, building, or refinancing, we're here to help make it happen. With great rates and local servicing, a secure 24/7 online application, and an expert team. So take the next step and apply now. It's fast, easy, and hassle-free. But don't just take our word for it. Here's what our members say. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
At Hardee's, no matter what you choose, it's the right choice. Because our new 4 for $6 deal lets you make your own combo. Mix and match, then feast or snack on the food you're craving, all for just $6. Combine your favorite flavors into the perfect deal with our new 4 for $6 menu, only at Hardee's.
The Vatican estimates 65,000 people filed past the body of Pope Benedict today. The former pontiff died Saturday at age 95. He'll be laid to rest on Thursday.
People hoping to say a final goodbye to Pope Benedict XVI poured into St. Peter's Square throughout the day, waiting for the chance to walk past his body lying in state.
He was a great pope. He was a marvelous pope.
Before the crowds arrived, Benedict's closest aides prayed over him in a monastery at the Vatican. Some touched his hands wrapped in rosary beads. A silent procession in the still dark morning hours took the Pope Emeritus to St. Peter's Basilica. The basilica's archpriest blessed his body with holy water and incense before the doors opened to the public.
Pope Benedict will lie in state for 2 more days before his funeral here at the Vatican. On Monday, the Vatican has confirmed he will be buried alongside other popes in the grotto beneath the basilica.
Benedict became pope in 2005 and was known for his strict interpretation of Catholic Church doctrine. Despite his failures, he was the first pope to meet with victims of sex abuse and to publicly apologize. He was also the first pope to resign in 6 centuries, recognizing, he said, his incapacity to fulfill his ministry due to the strain of old age. Pope Francis championed Benedict's bravery to abdicate his power. He will preside over the funeral of his predecessor on Thursday. Chris Livesay, CBS News, Rome.
The Vatican says the funeral will be what Benedict wanted, simple. They expect about 60,000 people to attend. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Get up to 80% off list prices during our huge inventory reduction sale at Slumberland Furniture. $20 million worth of furniture and mattresses must go. Lowest prices around on recliners, sofas, mattresses, and lots more. Slumberland Furniture.
LaCrosse Glass and Overhead Doors has been selling, servicing, and installing garage doors since 1964 and believe garage doors should be exceptional quality and craftsmanship. We guarantee to help you select a door to fit all of your needs. We offer a large stock inventory of CHI overhead doors, including residential, commercial, rolling steel, and high-speed doors. Visit our website and design the door of your dreams with CHI Door Visions. Get your free quote today.
Jolivet Family Farms, known for farm fresh fruit and vegetables, but featuring so much more. Come see all that we have. Homemade bakery, large selection of locally produced honey, gourmet popcorn, craft beer, wine, and cheese, meat and seafood, arts and crafts, and so much more. There is no substitute for homegrown freshness. Open daily year-round. Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
Would you look at that?
It's beautiful.
Wow.
That's our boy.
So proud.
Right now, get a sausage McMuffin or sausage biscuit paired with hash browns for just $2.50.
Holman, Onalaska, and La Crosse. Cordell's Automotive is now even easier to find near you. Which location will you visit? Being family owned, we get what it takes to truly care for your vehicle the same way you care for those you love. Schedule an appointment and let us help you know you're safe.
I love helping people get into a new home, whether it's a first home, moving to the area, or a forever home. I'm here to help from start to finish.
They actually worked with us with our existing home and selling that and getting us into a retirement home. They've given us all different options, what to go with and what is the best for us financially.
And they're so wonderful for working with us and figuring out what we needed to do and how fast we could do it.
Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Up to 80% off list prices during our huge inventory reduction sale at Slumberland Furniture. $20 million worth of merchandise must go. Lowest prices around on mattresses, rugs, bar stools, sectionals, accent chairs, and more at Slumberland Furniture.
Well, again, some snow or a wintry mix overnight. Temperatures climb a little bit, and we could see some light snow accumulations, some icing in spots. So watch those roads, especially for the morning commute. Mainly rain throughout the midday and afternoon hours, and then back to snow showers on Wednesday, finally tapering Thursday morning.
All right. Thank you, Bill. Thanks so much for joining us. We hope you have a great night, and we hope to see you right back here tomorrow.